Guys, it is Sam here from Sam and Gino, and I've just landed in Kuala Lumpur. Basically, we're staying in like an Airbnb. It's around 50 euros a night for this, so we're kind of taking like a bit of a time out, so to speak, here in Kuala Lumpur, because you can get some really cool accommodation. But I'll just show you. This is like the rooftop pool from like where we're staying. So have a look at this. I know you see it all the time from Kuala Lumpur, but this is the infinity pool from the 35th floor. Absolutely savage. It's got like a gym, sauna, like a hot tub and stuff. But this is it us now for the next few days. So over here, it's kind of annoying, but you have a building there, and then there's the second biggest building in the world, the tower, but you can't see it, unfortunately. But anyway, this is it. You got another like loads of buildings down there. Little kind of like observation deck. And you've got like hot tubs and all stuff fits all the way down here, so I'm not going to go down there. And also a pretty well equipped gym. So yeah, we're going to be here for a good while, 7 days, and we're going to be going up north for like a week, and then back here and going to the Philippines. But yeah, look at that view, you cannot get sick of it. We've just come down like basically from our accommodation. There's a whole street here completely full of just like bars, restaurants from all different nationalities, different places. So yeah, it's pretty interesting to kind of see this place. It's such a multicultural place. There's so many different like nationalities living here and call Malaysia home. Like, so it is quite interesting. I did notice as well, like from my kind of brief wandering around last night, like it's very confusing to walk around. So like if you make like a wrong turn, you're gone like ages before you can like get to like a flyover, and then you can like walk across. If you know where you're going, I'm saying obviously it's probably pretty easy, but I was gone for ages just getting lost. And it's similar to Bangkok as well. You've got all these like big flashy shopping malls, which we're going to as well. Going to like just get some bits, but great infrastructure and loads of great shopping malls by the looks of it. Similar cities, I imagine, but without the craziness of Bangkok. Some entrance to a shopping mall. Look at the roof. Cars, everything. Class. Anyway, let's go in. So I'll just show you very briefly what this one's about. Got a little Chinese New Year celebration thing going on in here. But yeah, it's like three or four stories high. Very extravagant shopping mall. Of course, there is the massive tower, which is the second biggest building in the world, and lightning behind it. Apparently lightning is really crazy here most of the time. But yeah, there it is. It's pretty impressive, but yeah, it seems like it's just an odd building out of it compared to the rest of Kuala Lumpur. It's like that way. It's like basic that way. And then you have our building, which is that one, just there. That's where the pool and stuff is. Yeah, it's pretty high. Supermarket now, it's like getting like just normal stuff for lunch and stuff, but it's basically like a Western supermarket. Everything is basically the exact same. I don't want to be the weirdos going around filming people doing their shopping, but it's just the exact same, like same products, same style. Yeah, it's really westernized, I think, here. Well, it's extremely multicultural, as I said. Don't know how many times I'm going to say that while I'm here. We just arrived now at the Batu caves, like one of the most famous kind of things to do here in Kuala Lumpur. All the other things I've seen, just like thousands of people here. It actually doesn't look too busy, but we are here in the evening time, not in the morning. So maybe that's a better time to go, I don't know. But yeah, apparently it's going to get good views and stuff from up the top. But yeah, there's a huge Hindu god at the front, I think, which is pretty interesting, considering this is a Muslim country. So there it is, all the famous coloured stairs and big Hindu god. So yeah, it looks like 272 steps or something to go up to the top. So yeah, apparently you get a great view of the whole city like from up there. And yeah, it's a huge cave. There's a ton of monkeys here as well, everywhere. And apparently they're pretty aggressive here. People seem to be feeding them, and apparently you have to watch all your belongings and stuff as well, because they will take them. So yeah, like a little cool little temple over there as well, but it's just like covered in monkeys. And yeah, this one here too. So we're gonna go walk up the stairs now. Hopefully get avoid all the bloody monkeys because they're so annoying. Kind of, there is just so many monkeys, like everywhere up here. Look at them. But yeah, anyway, look, we're now going Up the big stairs. They're just everywhere here. I've never actually seen so many in a small place, like maybe beside the Monkey Forest in Bali. They're just everywhere here. So halfway up, it's looking pretty hazy. Up to the top. This is the statue that greets you. Gonna go down now into the cave. I don't think any monkeys are actually going in here. They're kind of just staying on the stairs, which is good. You can actually just relax because they're a bit of a pain in the ass. Never mind. They're over here going through the bins. Yeah. This is the cave. Absolutely massive cave. And then there's that's the little temple we just walked into along the side there. We're going to walk just up that stairs now. See what's going on. The last bit. It's not that big really once you're in here. They say an hour, and I say an hour is enough time to be here. Definitely. I don't know why there's like chickens. Cockerels. One up there. A few down there. I don't really understand why there's chickens in here. But anyway. At the top of the Batu cave, you get like just this top of it, it's all open on the top. But yeah, it's not that big here really, but it's just impressive because the cave is just like so big. So yeah. This is all like all up the stairs here, all down here, go there. It's just rubbish everywhere. It really does need a bit of a clean up here. For being a tourist attraction, it's pretty filthy. I wonder why. There's actually an Indian wedding going on in the temples at the bottom. Like they're nearly more impressive. Like these two here at the bottom, they're really cool. Like, but yeah, there's a wedding going on just in that tent just there. So you can see people are getting ready for it. But overall, this place it's good but dirty and not as impressive as you nearly think it is, but the cave is good. Steps are cool from down here, and that's good. I'd recommend doing it for a 7 out of 10. 6. Don't get your hopes up yet. You've got like a little football pitch here, people playing, and then you've just got a goat tied up over there, and then the big fancy gate coming into the place. Like, just utter confusion. Look at that goat. Hanging out at the temple. Now we've come to like downtown Kuala Lumpur, and like the buildings here are just absolutely massive. Basically right at the Petronas Towers, which is like just around the corner. But we're gonna go down to this park and hopefully get like a good view of them. But the buildings here are just like insanely big. So many of them are in the top 10 biggest in Southeast Asia. Like, so yeah, it's pretty impressive. So we come into literally seeing a different part of the skyline that we can't see like from our room. We're walking down to like this park thing. Look at this Four Seasons hotel. Is it Four Seasons? Yeah. It's just absolutely insanely big and tall. And yeah, hopefully we can get a closer up view of the Petronas Towers just from down here. So here we have it. Tallest twin towers in the world. Petronas Towers, very famous. It's simulated with Kuala Lumpur. They're huge and very impressive. But yeah, down here then is like a little pond and a little park and stuff. I don't know what's going on here, but shopping centre then just down at the bottom of it. But yeah, they're very impressive. You have a little kind of mini little light show kind of going on. And then the background of the towers, which is pretty cool. We're now in the Petronas kind of shopping centre. Again, these shopping centres in Asia just put Europe to shame. They're just so crazy, so big, so extravagant, so busy as well. increases their economy probably need basically actually shopping instead of ordering online. But yeah, I think we're just going to look around here. There's a Marks and Spencer's here, which is kind of weird. So we're actually going to have a look at a Marks and Spencer's. But other than that, then we're going to be just heading back. Try and do some stuff tomorrow instead. It's such a novelty coming into the shops that you have at home abroad. Because like, it's basically just the exact same Marks and Spencer's clothes. But the food section is very, very different. There's not a whole lot there, and there's no meal deal, which is unfortunate because the meal deal is probably the best thing about Marks and Spencer's. One thing I've kind of noticed as well is about Kuala Lumpur. There's not much to do, really. It's kind of boring, like compared to Bangkok, where there's just so much going on all the time. It's perfect for what we wanted, just to kind of just like relax and reset for a while. But there's not much to do. So now we're just going to go to like an escape room and just yeah, see how we get on there. But other than like looking at like the really impressive skyline and stuff, having a little look around the city, going down to the Piranha Towers, loads and loads of shopping malls, kind of a little bit stumped really on yeah, what to do. Nightlife seems to be pretty low as well, to be honest. Here at sunset, it's actually one of the coolest ones we've had here. But this building is in the way. Fuck's sake. Anyway, I'm gonna come up here later and show you what it's like with the whole skyline lit up. It's gonna be pretty sick. The thing we just did there was like the party box 360, which was like just kind of like a load of games and stuff, and we did like an escape room. We were terrible at it, but yeah, it was a bit of fun. Like recommend doing something like that here, because not really sure what the whole nightlife is like here. It's just a bit strange, but yeah, that was good. But yeah, hopefully you're going to enjoy the whole nighttime sky view here. So here is the KL skyline at night. The Piranha Towers is dominating the landscape. You can see the Derka 118, it's just behind this bloody building. But anyway, our last night here, we go to the Highlands. It's been good, relaxing, apart from giving myself food poisoning from eating raw shellfish by accident. But anyway. So we have arrived in the Highlands. It's about 4.5 hours from Kuala Lumpur. It's actually pretty high up here, and it's gone like quite cold. Well, cold relatively to the rest of the temperatures around. It's only like 20 degrees, which is pretty cold considering the rest of Malaysia is just so hot. But yeah, it looks cool. So tomorrow we're like up already doing like a tour, because this area is known for like strawberries and tea. So yeah, we're going to a tea plantation. But yeah, we're just seeing some crazy lightning at the moment. I'll see, can I show you? The clip, I'm not going to put in it, of the lightning. but it went away, unfortunately. But it did look pretty cool because it is dark, pretty like pitch black, and the sky was like lighting up, so it's actually pretty cool. As far as like impressions of this place, Cameron Highlands, is like it's kind of like a modern kind of version of like Sapa in Vietnam. Not as cold or not as like remote, but I'll just show you like some of the buildings and stuff as we go around. So you got like some street food vendors and stuff over there, and then you got like, these kind of like Swiss kind of buildings. Not really sure what they're kind of like, but like Swissy English old colonial stuff, which there is a lot of, and a lot of in KL as well, but we just didn't get out enough. But yeah, that's we're going to try and get some food, like, so hopefully it's going to be good. It's got like just brand new buildings and stuff everywhere, kind of like the building in Sapa with the French style. Whatever style this is what they're going for, kind of everywhere here. Oh, I can't. So let's go to, we're going to Old Boss. So they have like a mixed menu of Malay and Western. But yeah, the buildings are cool. We've got this lamb curry. They're Malaysian food. We haven't had that much of it yet. We're like Middle Eastern. Yeah, it looks really good. The food was actually really good. I've heard the Malaysian food is meant to be class because it's just got a mix of like the Indian, like Malay, Thai, kind of like all into kind of one. But we're gonna have to start eating a lot more of it because yeah, didn't really fancy it after I was 6. I've been playing it safe for the previous week. But yeah, I'll show you some more Malaysian food because it's going to be a bit of an interesting thing to try as much of it as possible and see how it actually differs. Strawberries from a little fruit market for like £3, but this area is like famous for, yeah, it's strawberries. So we're going to like a strawberry farm or something, hopefully one of the days. I was walking out into like, yeah, the night market kind of. It's not too big, but I'm gonna have a quick look around anyway. Popsicles. We have that at home, don't we? Popsticks. The handmade fruit. So yeah, you got like just a nice little market. Very civilized compared to some of the other ones that you get around Asia, obviously. But yeah, really cheap as well. So if you want something, you may get it here. I've just seen like football jerseys, like Bayern Munich, Liverpool, all this kind of stuff. Jerseys for £3. It's the cheapest I've ever seen in my whole life. Like, what the hell? This is absolutely nuts. It is very, very rainy here at Cameron Highlands. But we've come to one of the tea plantations just outside the city, and it does look pretty cool, to be honest. But the rain is pretty bad. We're doing a proper tour tomorrow then, which should be a bit better. But yeah, let's go in and have a look at this first tea plantation. Here's the view from the top here of the tea plantation. So we're going to be going down there to like the waterfall. It does look cool, like rolling hills of just, yeah, continuous tea plantations. We come down to like the waterfall and like the little bridge and stuff, but it's absolutely pissing it down now. It's a bit of a disaster. But yeah, here's the little waterfall they have, and you've got all the hills, and you can have some tea and ice cream and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the rain is really annoying. So we are here at tea plantation. Did have to get some tea. I got a masala tea, so hopefully does this taste like tikka masala? Actually kind of does. Tastes like chicken tikka. It's good though, it's good. So it does look really cool, like being like all the tea people at home drink so much of. A lot of it does come from here in this region, but it just looks cool. All the bushes and stuff. But there's meant to be really nice walks, but we're being a bit hindered by the weather. But we'll try our best to look around as much as we can. We've got a break in the weather, we come down and look at the waterfall. But they've built this whole stream going out. But yeah, there's a good few people here. But finally, I got a little break in the weather. Not going to hang around much longer. And yeah, just bring you on the tour tomorrow, which should be pretty good. It is the next day. We're on our tour. First up, we thought we were going to Mossy Forest first, but we're going to our tea plantation. But we stopped at this viewpoint, which is actually pretty sensational. It's better than the views we had yesterday, and it's not raining. See if you can make it out. It's like the rolling hills of tea plantations, and then some like mountains over in the background as well. These look so neatly done. Look at it, like it's just so neatly kind of done all over the mountain. Well, hill or mountain, not really sure what we're on at the moment, but yeah, it's just like so neat. Here at the Bose plantation, just like had a cup of tea and a bit to eat, but I'm gonna go have a look at like the viewpoint of it. Just the sheer scale. All of these plantations are owned by one family, a Scottish family. The pioneers of the tea industry, apparently, is what they were called. But yeah, let's have a look at the viewpoint. This complex and stuff here is a lot more impressive than the one we went to yesterday. It just seems to have like a bit more to it. Nicer views, to be honest, too. But it's like way bigger and it's getting way busier as well. I know yesterday maybe it was because it was raining, there was no one there, but yeah, it's getting pretty busy here. So yeah, kind of looking forward now just to moving on to the Mossy Forest, which should be good because I have no idea really what it is, but some of the pictures I saw do look pretty good. So an old little tea making machine. This is the last of the tea content because it's pretty boring, but interesting to see if you like tea. The Mossy Forest. Apparently there's lots of snakes, but yeah, it's the highest, oldest rainforest in the world. Maybe not the highest, the oldest anyway. It's like 230 million years old, and the moss when it grows at like 1500 meters above sea level, so that's why it's like a thing. It's the easiest one to get to.
Color only change to brown color, not a yellow color. You eat that, they stick in your teeth. They have a lot of seeds.
A lot of people here, but it's getting very misty now, going into the top of the mountain. So we're pretty high up at the moment. So I think we've got to pay like an entrance fee or something to go in here. Here's the view at the top. Can't see much because it's so foggy. We've got a big sign, the Mossy Forest. 30 ringgit additional to go in here, so it's quite a lot. But here's the ticket. We're going in. It's pretty busy up here. As you can see, kind of full of people. But it is good. Hopefully we can just see a bit more mossy stuff. Just look at it all. Moss on all the trees. The moss is just like so overgrown on this. It's really crazy. I've never really seen anything quite like it. So we're 2,000 meters up, which is pretty high, hence why we're in the clouds, essentially. The mistiness up here makes this place look really cool. Top of the viewpoint, This is what it's like. Very, very misty. And
Sorry.
look at that. Pure mist. Good trees down there though.
Und jetzt habe ich meine ganzen Wintersachen habe ich nicht alle nach Hause geschickt, weil es so teuer war. Jetzt habe ich meine Geld vom Rucksack umgekommen.
The Mossy Forest. It's definitely cool to see. The camera definitely isn't doing it justice. It's one of the strangest kind of like foresty things that there is. And it's very, very, very old. One of the oldest in the world. Easiest to access. Our guide's a lot of fun as well. So yeah, I do recommend coming and doing this. It's definitely a little bit more interesting than the tea plantations anyway, that's for sure. Which is pretty good. The hills just look so cool with all the tea on them, like. So the town, we just like got back and had some food, but the town here, like they're kind of basing like the buildings like off like European kind of mountain town, as I kind of mentioned, but now we're in one that like really shows that. So look at this, like mountain town. You'd expect to see something like this, like I don't know, maybe like in Austria or wherever. But yeah, look at it, little mountain town. Look at the size of this centipede. Absolute massive yolk and all armoured shell and everything. So weird. We have left the Cameron Highlands and we are now in Georgetown, and we're going to be exploring just the old town and stuff today to kind of see what it's like down there. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so I'm expecting that it's going to be nice. It is so hot here though, compared to Cameron Highlands. It's like 20 degrees up there. Here it's nearly 40 real feel, so yeah, we're going to have to grab it in, because if we walk we're just going to be absolutely goose. We have come down to like kind of just like the port area, looking out onto the sea. Some of the buildings here are really cool, so I will be showing them as much as possible. So we're down by the Old British Fort. So the Old British Fort is just over there. I'm not going to go in, but yeah, it's just over there. And then you've got the massive port of Georgetown, and a lot of container ships pass through here because this is like the Strait of Malaccas, the busiest like container or shipping route in the whole world. Most of Chinese stuff comes through here. You've got a lot of like colonial buildings kind of all over, and some nice little apartment blocks over there in the side bit. So yeah, now we're going to walk into the old town, but this is a good place to start, just to show what it is like along the forefront here in Georgetown. The old British Fort Wallace. You can actually see most of it from the outside. It's like one of them star forts that were very, very common during that time period. But yeah, it's cool to see. So we're making our turn now into like the historic old town. Just come across this like class roundabout, and you're seeing the old colonial buildings starting over here. They've got them kind of everywhere. Imagine Britain was actually like this with the colonial buildings. They would look unreal. Chinese Chamber of Commerce. There's actually a lot of Chinese here, so I think we're heading actually down to Chinatown. You can see by the little red things in the distance. It's very, very like kind of like Singapore here, with like all of the arches going across over the roads, like outside the Singapore colonial buildings. But yeah, I'm very impressed with the place so far. I just love all these old buildings. They're really, really nice. Not even pristine, but still good. It actually is not Chinatown. It's actually Little India. It's all Indian restaurants all around here, and shops. So yeah, we're trying to find the art street, but yeah, we're walking through Little India to get to it, which is pretty cool. It's kind of not as chaotic as the one in Singapore, really. So that's actually pretty good. All the colours and stuff on the buildings, like, it's very nice. But yeah, it smells like curry around here. Here's the sign, Little India, Penang. Central Fire Station. Look at that. What a lovely cross section. Penang is It's known for its like street art stuff. So this is apparently one of the famous wall paintings, which is just graffiti. But now we're going to the actual like art street. Let's see what it's actually like. Across this like temple, which looks pretty cool. It's like a Chinese style temple, but I'm not really sure how to go into it. It's the guard, that's, well, temple, that's just over there. Not open. This is the Art Street, or Armenian Street, which is also what it is also known as. But yeah, I'm gonna go have a look around and see what's going on. Thinking man for this one. All queuing up to take this picture with the bike and the boy. 2 boys. Careful, Laura. I've been to a little Armenia before, but I don't really know what to expect from it. Or is this what Armenia is? But anyway, this is what it is in Georgetown, Malaysia, little Armenia. Don't really understand, but there you go. I don't really know what's going on here, to be honest. It's just a little shopping street. And they're not actually ripping you off either in the tourist section, which is really nice. So you've got their little umbrella street, similar to the one in Lisbon. All the way down. They're cool, but I sometimes wonder at the practicality of it, but they do look kind of cool, I guess. Confused why the whole Armenian link comes in, because I don't really see anything Armenian other than the name of the street and maybe 1 or 2 shops, Armenian Street Arcade or whatever. So I don't know where all the Armenians came from. This is the inside of the little Chinese temple that I was in, looking at from across the road. All gold and smelling of incense. Unreal. So many videos before, but like I just love these architecture buildings. And this whole place is just phenomenally nice, Georgetown. And there's like so many like cafes, restaurants and stuff. It is a food capital as well, Penang. So yeah, looking forward to having some tasty food later on. Move to the jetty that goes out into the sea, which is like kind of like all kind of shacky. A lot of rubbish and stuff over there as well. It smells like very, very fishy. But anyway, we're going to walk out to the edge of it. But people are living on these like floating villages out the top here, which is kind of strange. But anyway, let's have a look all the way out here, see what's going on. Walking out here now, like, don't particularly trust the safety of these planks, but anyway, the water is filthy around here. Not the tropical clear water you see in Thailand at all. But anyway, we're going to go out to the very end anyway, since we made it this far. We are right at the end of the plank. So you can see Penang over there. You can sort of see the bridge just over there, which connects this island to the mainland. And then if we turn around, you can see the main docks over there, and all of these like floating villages all around here. And this is the direction we came from. And you can see the big buildings all over here in Penang. Well, Georgetown. Penang's across the river. So we ended up like walking through like Little India again. And like, as I said, like compared to Singapore, it's way like nicer, less chaotic. It's a really good representation of what like India is. So yeah, so I'm happy enough looking around here and seeing stuff. It's pretty nice because it's like right in the center of the old town. So apparently Guinness is like brewed and stuff in Malaysia, so we decided to get one here. It's like 17 RM for like a half pint, which is £3 about. So yeah, let's see. It's just not it. There's a place here where you can actually sit down and drink on the street. It's a little off license, everyone's sat outside having a beer. which is quite refreshing to see because I haven't really seen that much of it. So I got the Guinness Extra stout that we just were drinking. It's actually better than the pint, which is nice. Today we were going up to Penang Hill. You should take like a train up here, but you can't hike it, or we were not fancy hiking it in 40-degree heat. It was like 30 RM to go up here, which is like €6 each return on the train, so not too bad. That's like a 15-minute drive out of the city, like, so go up here and you can kind of see like panoramic views of the city and also like the kind of lush like forests and stuff that are all around here. The train will be going on. We've actually been waiting for just over half an hour, I think. And we're going to be on the next one, hopefully. We arrived up to the top here, and the views are pretty sensational. The train is kind of cool, and it's not expensive to go up here. So, yeah, have a look at these views from the top of here. It's actually class. So you've got the whole city that you can see from down here. You see Georgetown is there and Penang is in the distance, but yeah, it's pretty hazy. You can see the bridge there, and then there's another bridge further down as well, which we crossed. But yeah, you can see that Georgetown is just down there and Penang is across the river. Here on Penang Hill you've got another big Hindu temple, which you can go in and have a look at, but you obviously have to dress not in shorts and t-shirts, but they're really extravagant here in Malaysia, the old Hindu temples. Going into the gateway to the UNESCO Penang Hill Bioreserve. It's like a walkway up in the forest, which should be pretty good, but yeah, we've got to get tickets and stuff. I'm not sure how much it is. It surely won't be too much anyway. But yeah, let's go in and see what's going on. 60 RM to come in here, and like as soon as we come out, got some monkeys. Might be able to make them out. They're kind of different to the normal ones you kind of see that are like pests. But yeah, there's like 3 monkeys in the tree. Like a walk just through like a little jungle. But obviously it's like pavement and stuff. But yeah, we already saw some monkeys, so we see some other animals as well while we're up here. The world's longest 2-stripe ribbon bridge. Whatever that means. But yeah, here is the bridge, walking through the jungle here. It's quite impressive, to be honest. It's really cool to walk around. Top of the Habitat Hill, which is this structure. It gives you a panoramic view of all sides of the island. And yeah, it's pretty high up here. We do get a great view of the city, and then we'll be going looking at the other side. We're getting another huge view here of like the rainforest, and then into the Strait of Malacca, which is just over there. So yeah, it's pretty impressive. You get a great view. You maybe not be able to see it, but there's mountains in the background of the mainland as well. So you do get a great view up here. Very, very excited Korean tour group up there. They're doing lots of photos, making lots of noise. But yeah, it's pretty funny to watch. There's also giant swings if you want to go on one of them here. It's not like the Bali ones, but there is giant swings here. We're not too bothered because they're occupied at the moment. But yeah, that's something else you can do up at this like little rainforest hill mountain thing, whatever you want to call it, nature reserve. The noise is just ridiculous here. So animal wise, I haven't really seen anything else other than the monkeys at the start, but there's a whole list of stuff that is here, and there's a lot of snakes, scorpions, tarantulas, centipedes, and also like some monkeys, flying lizards, flying squirrels. But we unfortunately haven't seen anything else other than just the monkeys at the start. So there's a zipline thing you can do here, but it's not for sale today, and it's closed for maintenance, so didn't even have the option to do it, unfortunately. But anyway, I'm gonna be heading back down now, probably back to Georgetown. In the downtown of Georgetown once again, and this huge, impressive mosque. Cult of Prayer is on at the moment, but yeah, it's really impressive. We just had food as well, so I'll just talk about that in a second. We just had like a 3-course meal. It was really good, and it was only like a tenner each with a drink and water. Pretty insane, and it was really good as well. So yeah, food here can be super cheap. Like strolling around, just trying to see like what's going on around the town. Night time, is there stuff going on? There's just nobody around. There's just like no like buzz or something going on nightlife wise. I don't know if we're in the wrong areas or something, but we're on the busiest street, like Armenia Street where we were the other day. So come down and see what's going on. There's nobody here. There's a few cars. As I said that, about 10 people walk past, but there is no one here for the most part. It's just dead and empty. You know, all the shop stuff are all closed. So yeah, I don't know. This is Chinatown. Normally these Chinatowns in every city are absolutely bustling, full of people everywhere. But here, there's nobody around really. A few small bars with like a couple of people in them, but other than that, nobody. Today we have come down to the beach here in Georgetown, maybe like half an hour outside of the main city. And it is a nice beach and stuff, but the water is just filthy. There's lots of plastic and stuff floating in it. Hardly anyone on the beach, like at all. There's a few down there, but like not much at all. But the water is not that appetizing because there's like a good bit of plastic and stuff floating in it. It's really warm though, on the plus side. It is warm. But yeah, this is going to be kind of our last day here in Georgetown, and then we're just commuting back to KL and staying up by the airport because we got an early flight to the Philippines. So yeah, it's kind of close to the end of this vlog, and I'll give a little synopsis when I'm in KL about what I actually thought of Malaysia overall. So here is the beach. Like, it is nice, like there's no doubt about it, and there's loads of like nice hotels and stuff like all along the forefront here. But yeah, as you can see, like the water is not very clean, really. I guess it's kind of understandable with the Strait of Malacca, like being over there, a lot of big container ships and stuff. But yeah, there's a good plastic floating in it. But it is a nice beach, nice setting, nice views, but it's so hot. A few activities you can do, like jet skis, banana boats, stuff like that. But yeah, it's not the most appetizing. Just a second.
Di depan saya bedakan. Ini ya? Masuk sana.
So we're back in Kuala Lumpur and just at a place like near the airport because we are leaving for the Philippines very early in the morning. But yeah, so Malaysia's been good. It's a great, nice place to come and visit. Like Kuala Lumpur it's a great city if you like shopping and nice restaurants, stuff like that. Georgetown has like this nice kind of like charm to it. All the colonial buildings and stuff, it's really good. It's a lot of fun to just walk around the streets there. But the cons of coming to Malaysia is like you're not going to have that like vibrant nightlife that you're going to get in Thailand, it's or like Vietnam. It's just not there. Obviously, just because of the way the country's ran and the way it's just what it's all about, really. It kind of speaks for itself. Because being a Muslim country, you've got like more restrictions and stuff that way. So if you're coming here to party and stuff, probably not the place for you. There's some places that we didn't go to that we maybe should. It was like Langkawi. That was the other place that we could have went to, which a lot of people do come to Malaysia, they do go there and say it's really good. But yeah, we didn't unfortunately. But I do recommend Malaysia, but maybe for like an older crowd. If you're in your 20s, maybe not, because like you will get maybe like bored because there's not a lot to kind of do on a night time. And even though like we walk through like bars and stuff in Kuala Lumpur and in Georgetown like 10 o'clock at night, like there's just nobody around. It's kind of strange when you compare it to the rest of the Asian countries. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, next vlog will be in the Philippines. Like, so yeah, really looking forward to going to the Philippines. It's going to be good. Going to be a lot to do and a lot to see. So yeah, really looking forward to it. So yeah, see you in the next one.